Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're making a delicious golden cheese omelet with sauteed garlic butter mushrooms. So let's get started. Okay, to make our delicious cheese omelet with sauteed garlic buttered mushrooms, we have an 8-ounce can of mushrooms here. That ought to make it taste good. And over here we have a half a cup of cheddar cheese. And back here we have mozzarella cheese. It's about a 1/4 cup. And over here we have our minced garlic. It's about 1 tablespoon. And back here we have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You can use salted butter if you want. And over here we have our 3 large eggs that we're going to use. Okay, now let's go ahead and put some of this aside and then we'll make up our egg mixture. Yep, okay, let's do that. Okay, we're going to take a nice sized bowl here and we're going to crack some eggs in there. Okay, and to our eggs we're going to add about 1 ounce of milk. Put that right in there. Then we're going to go ahead and add all our seasonings to that. Put them in there. And we're going to go ahead and mix that up. You know, beat it up good. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Well, there's our egg mixture all nice and beat up. Yep. Okay, now all we have to do is go ahead and start cooking and make our delicious cheese omelet with sauteed garlic butter mushrooms. Boy, this is going to taste good, and it's quick and easy. You'll have this ready in about 10 minutes. Okay, let's set our burner to medium high. And we'll go ahead and take our butter and we'll put that right in there. Okay, I'm going to lower the heat just a little bit. I don't want to burn my butter. Okay, that looks good. Our butter is nice and melted. And we'll go ahead and add our mushrooms in there. Yep. Okay, let's put them in there. Okay, let's give them a stir here. Get that butter mixed in. Now, if you were using fresh mushrooms, you would have to cook them until they're almost dry because they release a lot of liquid as you're cooking them. Just keep cooking them until they're lightly brown and the moisture will be all out of them. Because you don't want that much moisture in with your eggs when you put it in. Okay, when most of the liquid has evaporated off, just go ahead and add, your minced garlic. Put that right in there. Give that a nice stir. Get everything mixed up good. Boy, this really smells good. Now you could add a little more salt and a little more pepper here to taste. And you could add a little bit more garlic powder if you want to really kick it up a notch. And what I like to do is put a little bit of onion powder on those mushrooms. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Okay, that's looking good. We got to lower our heat. Okay, let's give them another stir. Okay, let's shut off our burner because our mushrooms are done. And let's get them out of there and we'll put them in a bowl. Okay, now we have our mushrooms out of the pan and they're still nice and hot and they smell good. We're going to add some parsley flakes in there, just a little bit. We'll save some for on top and we'll go ahead and mix that up a little bit. Okay, let's put that aside for a little bit. And we'll get another pan here and we'll put it on the burner. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and set our burner to medium low. And we're going to just put a little bit of oil in the pan. Not much, just a little bit. Now you can take a brush and coat your pan if you want to. Get it up around the edges. Okay, our pan seems hot enough. Let's just go ahead and take our egg mixture now. And we're going to go ahead and mix that up a little bit, you know, before we put it in the pan. Get all those seasonings mixed in. Okay, let's put that aside and we'll dump them in there. Okay, there you go. Okay, our egg's starting to firm up nicely around the edge, so we're going to go ahead and add our mushrooms. We'll put them all on one side there. See how many we can get on there. Boy, don't they look good? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get them all on there. That's a whole 8-ounce can of mushrooms right there. Okay, we did it. Wow, that's a lot of mushrooms. You're not kidding. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our cheddar cheese. Yep, we're going to put that on there. Now, this is a little over a half a cup, so we'll just go ahead and put some on there though. Better to have too much ready and not have enough, and then you got to root through the refrigerator to get more. So, okay, there you go. That's plenty. And we're going to put a little bit of mozzarella cheese on that because we like to add a little gooiness to it and stringiness, right? Okay, that ought to do it. Where'd that piece go? All right, get him up there. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to cover that and let everything kind of melt, and all that good cheese will be nice and gooey, and then we'll go ahead and we'll fold this up if we can. It's a big one. Yep, it's definitely a big one. Okay, I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay guys, let's take a look. It's been about 5 minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Wow, look at that cheese. It's loaded. Yep. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can fold this up. What do you think? Now what we're looking for is a nice golden crust. And if you don't have a golden crust, just let it cook a little while longer. Okay, let's go ahead and fold this in half and see if we can get her done. Almost, but it looks good. Okay, let's shut off our burner. Okay, let's go ahead and plate that up and have a taste test. And of course I made it too big. I couldn't quite fold it up good, but I bet it's going to taste just as good. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and plate it up and have a taste test. Okay guys, here it is. Wow, that's huge. And I was able to fix that one corner a little bit. I just flipped it over, you know. So let's go ahead and put that on that plate. See if we can get that out of there. There you go. Wow, that is really big, and it's loaded with mushrooms. And I'm going to tell you, it smells really wonderful. Can you see it? It's huge. And it's loaded with mushrooms. Okay, now we're going to have a taste test. That's the best part. Okay, let's just go ahead and have a taste. We'll have a nice piece off this end. Just like that. Beautiful. All right, let's get under there and have a taste test. Look at the cheese. Can you see it? It's loaded with cheese, loaded with mushrooms, and probably loaded with flavor. Okay, let's just go ahead and have a bite. Wow, that is just plain delicious. With all that garlic butter that's in those mushrooms, that really does taste good. Not to mention all the different cheese that's in there, and the eggs and the seasonings. Yeah, this is really tasty. Yeah, I just gotta have a mushroom or two. Beautiful mushrooms. Well, there you have it, guys. A delicious golden cheese omelet with sauteed garlic butter mushrooms, and it's loaded with mushrooms. Can you see them in there? Look at that. They're loaded with mushrooms. And boy, the flavor is awesome. Okay guys, since I'm having this for breakfast, I'm gonna have a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? And this will feed 2 people no problem whatsoever. So invite somebody over and, you know, have a nice conversation. That's what it's all about. Alright guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, a delicious golden cheese omelet with sauteed garlic butter mushrooms. That's a good breakfast, lunch, or dinner right there. Can't beat that.